Doctors were surprised. 14 fruits that melt blood clots instantly. Have you ever wondered what happens inside your body when a blood clot forms? Is it possible to dissolve these clots naturally without resorting to medication? What if some foods in your daily life could silently protect your heart? The truth is that clots are like invisible time bombs, which can appear at any time and in any part of the body. Often, they are silent until they cause a heart attack or stroke. But what few people know is that there are fruits with natural compounds capable of improving circulation, dissolving plaque in the arteries, and helping to avoid these silent dangers. The big question is, which fruits really have this power, and how to include them in your routine? Stay until the end, because the answers can change the way you take care of your cardiovascular health. Fruit number 11. Few people know is the most efficient. Let's get started. The danger hidden in blood clots. And why you need to know it now. Blood clots are the body's natural mechanisms to stop bleeding. But when they arise improperly, they can become a silent threat. They form when blood clots inside veins or arteries, preventing circulation and increasing the risk of serious problems such as thrombosis, pulmonary embolism, heart attack, and stroke. And the scariest thing, many times, they do not show symptoms until they cause irreversible damage. The modern lifestyle contributes strongly to this scenario. Sitting for long periods, such as on trips or workdays, decreases blood flow and favors the formation of thrombi, especially in the legs. In addition, dehydration thickens the blood, facilitating the accumulation of platelets and other substances involved in clotting. Another critical factor is food. Diets rich in trans fats, refined sugars, and ultra-processed foods generate inflammation in the body, damage the walls of blood vessels, and increase the production of procoagulant substances. Chronic diseases such as hypertension, high cholesterol, and diabetes also alter the elasticity of the arteries and create an environment conducive to the formation of clots. And then there are genetic factors and the prolonged use of certain medications, such as contraceptives, which can significantly increase the risks. Therefore, understanding how clots form and what you can do to prevent them is a matter of survival, and food can be a powerful ally in this mission. The shocking truth. Can your body dissolve clots naturally? Yes, the human body has natural mechanisms to deal with blood clots. The enzyme called plasmin is one of those responsible for breaking down fibrin, the main protein that holds clots together. That is, your body has the ability to dissolve clots on its own, but this function depends on many factors to function properly. When there is excess inflammation, poor circulation, or imbalance in nutrients, this natural defense system begins to fail. That's where the risk becomes real. But there is good news. Scientific studies show that certain foods, especially fruits rich in antioxidants and natural enzymes, can help stimulate this natural process of dissolving clots. Fruits such as pineapple, kiwi, and pomegranate, for example, contain compounds that act directly on the breakdown of fibrin and improve blood flow. In addition, fruits with a high water content help keep the blood less viscous, reducing the risk of new clots forming. But beware, these foods are great for prevention and support for the body. They do not replace medical treatment when a clot is already formed. If there are signs such as swelling, severe pain, or shortness of breath, seeking medical help immediately is essential. Understanding how these foods work in your body can be the difference between keeping your vascular health in balance or being caught off guard. Now that you know this, get ready to know the fruits that can make a difference in your life. 1. Guava, the underrated fruit that strengthens your veins in silence. Guava may seem like a simple and ordinary fruit, but its effects on the cardiovascular system are impressive. It's rich in vitamin C, lycopene, flavonoids, and soluble fiber, all compounds that play a powerful role in blood vessel health. The vitamin C present in guava helps to strengthen the walls of the vessels, making them more resistant to injury, and the accumulation of plaques from gordura.com stronger and more elastic veins, blood circulation flows better, and the risk of clot formation decreases considerably. In addition, lycopene, an antioxidant found mainly in the red flesh of the fruit, reduces the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, one of the main responsible for clogging the arteries. And as if that weren't enough, guava also has natural anti-inflammatory action, essential to avoid the environment conducive to thrombus formation. A study published in the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that regular consumption of guava can lower blood pressure and improve blood flow, preventing episodes of hypertension and unexpected clots. Another important detail is in the soluble fiber of guava, especially pectin. It helps reduce cholesterol levels, controlling the viscosity of the blood and helping it to circulate more freely. To get these benefits, consume guava in the shell, preferably raw and fresh. It can be added to juices, salads, or simply enjoyed as a snack. And the best, it's affordable, easy to find, and delicious. 2. Pineapple, the hidden enzyme that works as a clot melter. Pineapple is much more than a refreshing tropical fruit. It is a true natural powerhouse when it comes to blood health and the prevention of dangerous clots. The secret lies in an enzyme called bromelain, present mainly in the core of the fruit. Bromelain has proven anti-inflammatory and anticoagulant action, capable of breaking down fibrin, an essential protein in the formation of blood clots. When this protein is fragmented, the clots lose strength, facilitating their dissolution and preventing them from blocking circulation. Studies published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences show that bromelain can significantly reduce platelet aggregation, which is the first step in thrombus formation. In addition, it improves the fluidity of the blood, reducing its viscosity and favoring a lighter and more continuous flow. Pineapple is also rich in vitamin C, another important nutrient for keeping blood vessels strong, flexible, and protected from inflammation. And best of all, it can easily be included in the daily diet. To make the most of the effects of bromelain, consume raw pineapple, preferably with a little of the core, where this enzyme is concentrated, in greater quantities. A powerful tip is to combine pineapple with turmeric and a pinch of black pepper. This mixture enhances the anti-inflammatory and anticoagulant effect, creating a true natural elixir for your system circulatorio. Striking flavor and potent benefits, pineapple is a fruit that deserves a fixed place in your routine. 3. Pomegranate, the red elixir that unclogs your arteries naturally. Pomegranate is an ancient fruit, used for centuries by several cultures in traditional medicine, but now science confirms it. It really can help keep your blood clean and your arteries clear. The great differential of pomegranate is in an antioxidant compound called punicalagin. This nutrient acts directly to protect the vascular system, reducing inflammation and preventing fatty plaques from accumulating on the walls of the arteries. When there is less inflammation, the risk of clot formation drops dramatically. In addition, pomegranate stimulates the production of nitric oxide, an essential molecule that helps relax and dilate blood vessels, allowing blood to circulate more easily. This effect lowers blood pressure and favors the transport of oxygen throughout the body. In a study published in the journal Atherosclerosis, patients who consumed pomegranate juice daily for 3 months showed up to 35% reduction in arterial plaque thickness. This impressive result indicates that the fruit can not only prevent, but also partially reverse the damage caused by poor circulation. And there's more. Pomegranate helps fight the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, one of the main causes of atherosclerosis and unexpected clots. To further enhance the effects of pomegranate, an effective tip is to combine it with a pinch of black pepper. The piperine compound in pepper improves the absorption of pomegranate's antioxidants, increasing its protective action. Simple, powerful, and tasty, pomegranate is an indispensable ally for your heart. 4. Apple, the everyday weapon that protects your heart discreetly. The apple is one of those fruits that seem too ordinary to hide big secrets. But the truth is that it is a true guardian of cardiovascular health. Discreet, affordable, and present in almost any kitchen, the apple offers a powerful set of nutrients that help prevent clots and keep arteries unclogged. Its main asset is pectin, a soluble fiber that reduces bad cholesterol, LDL, and helps eliminate toxins from the blood. Less cholesterol circulating means less risk of plaque forming in the arteries, and consequently, less chance of clots. But it doesn't stop there. Apples are also rich in quercetin, a flavonoid with potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory action. This compound protects vessels against oxidative stress, improves the elasticity of arteries, and inhibits excessive platelet aggregation, which is a key step in clot formation. Studies Published in the journal Thrombosis research show that quercetin helps reduce blood viscosity, facilitating blood flow and lowering the risk of thrombosis. Another important point: apples are naturally moisturizing, helping to maintain the balance of liquids in the body, which also directly influences the quality of circulation. To take advantage of all these benefits, the ideal is to consume the fruit with the peel, where most of the antioxidants are concentrated. It can be eaten raw, roasted, in salads, or even in juices. But avoid preparations with a lot of sugar. The apple is simple, but it can be your best defense against silent clots. 5. Papaya. The natural purifier that attacks clots without you realizing it. Papaya is widely known for its digestive benefits, but what few know is that this tropical fruit is also a silent ally of cardiovascular health. It contains an enzyme called papain, which acts directly in the breakdown of proteins such as fibrin, the same involved in the formation of blood clots. By helping to dissolve these structures, papaya facilitates blood circulation and reduces the risk of sudden blockages in veins and arteries. In addition to papain, papaya is an excellent source of vitamin C and beta-carotene, two antioxidants that fight inflammation and protect blood vessels against oxidative stress. These nutrients strengthen the vessel walls, making them more elastic and less prone to rupture or clog. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that regular consumption of papaya can help reduce blood triglyceride levels, fats that, when in excess, increase the likelihood of plaque and clot formation. Another important benefit of papaya is its mild diuretic action. It helps the body eliminate excess fluids and toxins by relieving pressure on the circulatory system. To intensify its effects, a powerful tip is to combine it with fresh ginger in the form of a smoothie or juice. Ginger contains gingerol, a natural compound that boosts blood flow and prevents the formation of thrombose. Calm, mild flavor, and deep action, papaya is a true blood purifier and often overlooked. 6. Berries, the colorful defenders that protect your heart in full force. Red berries, such as strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, and cherries, are small in size but giant in benefits for the cardiovascular system. They are very rich in anthocyanins, natural pigments that give these fruits intense color and act as powerful antioxidants within the body. These compounds help preserve the integrity of blood vessel walls, reducing inflammation and preventing plaque buildup that can generate dangerous clots. According to a study published by Harvard Health Publishing, regular consumption of berries, at least 3 times a week, can reduce the risk of stroke by up to 32%. This is because these fruits promote the dilation of vessels, improve arterial elasticity, and reduce blood viscosity, facilitating its circulation. In addition, they help prevent the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, one of the main triggers for clogged arteries. Another little-known benefit is its role in regulating blood pressure. Because they are rich in potassium and anti-inflammatory compounds, they help the body eliminate excess sodium and keep blood pressure levels under control. To enhance their effects, a powerful tip is to soak them in cold green tea for 5 minutes before consuming. Green tea contains catechins which, combined with anthocyanins, double the protection of arteries and further stimulate healthy blood flow. Colorful, tasty, and easy to include in the routine, red fruits are a true natural shield against heart attacks and strokes. 7. Watermelon, the smart hydration that helps your blood flow freely. Refreshing and juicy, watermelon is much more than a summer fruit. It is composed of more than 90% water, which makes it a powerful ally in hydrating the body and maintaining blood fluidity. When the body is well hydrated, the blood becomes less viscous, circulates more easily, and significantly reduces the risk of clot formation. But the great asset of watermelon is the presence of citrulline, a natural amino acid that is converted into nitric oxide within the body. Nitric oxide is essential for relaxing and dilating blood vessels, improving flow, and reducing blood pressure. This effect directly contributes to preventing clogs and ensuring that blood travels throughout the body unhindered. A study published in the American Journal of Hypertension found that daily consumption of watermelon can lower arterial stiffness and systolic pressure, 2 factors directly linked to the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Watermelon also contains lycopene, the same antioxidant found in tomatoes, which protects vessels against inflammation and oxidation of bad cholesterol. And there's more. Its seeds are rich in magnesium and iron, essential minerals to keep your blood healthy and clotting under control. You can dry and grind the seeds, adding them to juices or salads. Refreshing, functional and tasty, watermelon hydrates on the inside and protects on the outside, keeping your circulatory system working in harmony. 8. Orange, the citrus explosion that gives energy and fluidity to your circulatory system. Oranges are one of the most consumed fruits in the world, and for good reason. In addition to being tasty and affordable, it is a true source of protection for the heart and blood vessels. The highlight goes to vitamin C, present in large quantities in the pulp and peel of the fruit. This essential nutrient acts as a powerful antioxidant, fighting free radicals that damage vessel cells and favor the formation of plaques and clots. But the benefits don't stop there. Oranges also contain flavonoids, such as hesperidin, which help improve circulation, strengthen vessel walls, and reduce arterial stiffness. Studies published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition show that regular consumption of vitamin C is associated with up to a 30% reduction in the risk of cardiovascular disease. Another important point is the presence of soluble fibers in the fruit, especially in the white part and in the pomace. These fibers help reduce cholesterol levels, regulate blood glucose, and keep the blood less thick, an ideal combination for preventing clots. To enhance the effects of oranges, a little-known tip is to combine it with turmeric and a pinch of black pepper. This mixture increases the absorption of curcumin, which, together with vitamin C, has a strong anti-inflammatory and anticoagulant action. Consumed fresh or in juices with minimal filtration, oranges are a citrus blast of health that protects your heart with every sip. 9. Avocado, the fat that doesn't make you fat but saves your life. For a long time, avocados were unfairly avoided because of their high fat content. But today, science shows that this good fat can be one of the greatest allies in protecting against cardiovascular diseases and preventing blood clots. Rich in monounsaturated fatty acids, especially oleic acid, avocado helps reduce LDL cholesterol levels, the bad cholesterol, and increases HDL, the good cholesterol. This combination directly contributes to keeping the arteries clean and free of obstructions. In addition, avocado contains vitamin K, a key nutrient for balancing blood clotting. When there is a vitamin K deficiency, the risk of bleeding or unregulated clotting increases. With the balanced consumption of this vitamin, the body keeps the blood fluid in the right measure, not too thick, not too thin. Another powerful component present in avocados are flavonoids, which reduce inflammation of the arteries and improve the elasticity of the vessels, favoring blood flow. A study published by the American Heart Association revealed that people who consume avocados at least 3 times a week have a 22% lower risk of developing heart disease. And there's more. The dark green layer that is next to the avocado skin contains up to 3 times more antioxidants than the pulp. So, the next time you prepare your avocado, scrape that part well with a spoon. Nutritious, versatile, and protective, avocado is the fat that, instead of weighing it down, saves. 10. Banana, the silent regulator that holds the pressure and prevents the worst. Banana is a practical, nutritious fruit that is often associated with energy and good muscle function. But what many people don't know is that it also plays a vital role in protecting the circulatory system and preventing clots. The great highlight of bananas is their high potassium content, an essential mineral for balancing blood pressure. Potassium acts directly on the relaxation of blood vessel walls, improving flow and reducing the burden on the heart. A study published in the American Journal of Hypertension showed that people with good potassium intake have a 21% lower risk of suffering a stroke. In addition to potassium, bananas contain vitamin B6, which helps regulate homocysteine levels in the blood. When this substance is elevated, it can damage the arteries and favor the formation of plaques and clots. Consuming bananas regularly is a simple and effective way to keep homocysteine in check. And there's more. Banana peel, usually discarded, is rich in natural serotonin. This substance helps relax the vessels, improve mood, and also contribute to more efficient circulation. A special tip is to dry the banana peel, grind it, and use the powder as tea. Thus, you take advantage of the nutrients hidden in this powerful fruit even more. Simple, affordable, and highly functional, bananas are a true silent stabilizer of the circulatory system. 11. Kiwi, the small fruit with a powerful enzyme against clogs. Kiwi may be small and discreet, but its effects on the cardiovascular system are surprising. This exotic fruit houses an enzyme called actinidin, which has an action similar to that of papain and bromelain, substances known for their ability to break down proteins such as fibrin, responsible for the formation of blood clots. By helping to dissolve fibrin, kiwi acts directly on the prevention of thrombi and the release of blood vessels. Studies published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry revealed that consuming 2 kiwis a day for 28 days reduced blood viscosity by up to 18% in healthy individuals. This impressive data shows how a simple fruit can directly influence the health of the circulatory system. In addition, kiwi is an excellent source of vitamin C, potassium, and fiber, nutrients that work together to protect the heart, regulate blood pressure, and improve the elasticity of vessels. Another important effect of kiwi is its ability to reduce levels of fibrinogen, a protein that, when present in excess, greatly increases the risk of unwanted clots. To make the most of the effects of actinidin, the ideal is to consume kiwi on an empty stomach, when the stomach is slightly acidic and the absorption of the enzyme is enhanced. If you don't have kiwi available, pineapple can be an effective alternative, since it also contains digestive enzymes with anticoagulant.com striking flavor and unique properties. Kiwi is a true ally to keep your blood flowing lightly and safely. 12. Strawberry, the sweetness that protects your vessels as a natural shield. Strawberry is one of the most beloved fruits for its sweet and refreshing flavor, but what few know is that it also acts as a real shield for the cardiovascular system. Rich in anthocyanins, the pigments that give it its intense red color, strawberries have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties that help keep blood vessels healthy and functional. These substances strengthen the vessel walls, improve their elasticity, and reduce arterial stiffness, 3 crucial factors for preventing clots. In addition, strawberries are a natural source of vitamin C, which protects endothelial cells, the cells that line vessels, against damage caused by free radicals. This protection reduces the risk of inflammation and silent clogging. Another powerful point is its action in reducing platelet aggregation. By preventing platelets from clumping together excessively, strawberries hinder the formation of thrombi and favor the light and continuous flow of blood. Studies in the Nutrition Journal have shown that regular consumption of strawberries helps lower total cholesterol and triglyceride levels, contributing to blood and heart health. A special tip is to consume strawberries with iced green tea, which contains catechins that enhance the effect of anthocyanins, creating a powerful defense combination for your vessels. Delicate on the outside but strong on the inside, strawberry is the functional sweetness that protects your circulation without you even realizing it. 13. Grape, the power hidden in the skin that can prevent heart attacks. Grapes, especially the purple variety, are one of the most studied fruits when it comes to heart health and prevention of circulatory diseases, and the secret is precisely in the shell. It concentrates resveratrol, a powerful antioxidant compound that acts directly to protect blood vessels and prevent clot formation. Resveratrol has the ability to regulate platelet aggregation, preventing them from clumping together excessively, which could lead to dangerous obstructions in blood flow. In addition, it improves the flexibility of the vessels, facilitating circulation and reducing blood pressure. A study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition demonstrated that daily consumption of purple grape juice for 2 weeks was able to reduce the risk of clot formation by up to 75%. But the benefits don't stop there. Grapes are also rich in flavonoids, which help dilate vessels, fight inflammation, and reduce the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, one of the biggest villains of clogged arteries. To make the most of these effects, the ideal is to consume grapes with skin and, if possible, with seeds, which also contain protective compounds. A simple tip is to freeze the grapes and consume them as a crunchy and refreshing snack. Thus, you preserve all the nutrients and turn a common habit into a protective shield for your heart. Small in size, but giant in protection, grapes are one of the greatest allies of your vascular health. 14. Cherry. The little warrior that fights clots and inflammation. Cherries may seem like just a delicate and decorative fruit, but their action inside the body is powerful, especially when it comes to protecting the cardiovascular system. Rich in anthocyanins, flavonoids, and vitamin C, cherries act directly to reduce inflammatory processes and improve blood fluidity. These compounds help protect the walls of blood vessels, preventing plaque buildup and making it harder for clots to form. In addition, studies published in the Journal of Nutrition show that regular consumption of cherries reduces inflammatory markers in the blood, such as C-reactive protein, a direct indicator of elevated cardiovascular risk. Cherries also have natural anticoagulant properties, helping to regulate platelets and preventing them from clumping excessively, which could obstruct circulation. Another important benefit is its effect on blood pressure regulation. Because it contains potassium, cherries contribute to the balance of fluids in the body and favor the dilation of vessels, allowing blood to flow with less resistance. And there's more. It also contains natural melatonin, which helps improve sleep quality, an essential factor for blood vessel regeneration and pressure control. It can be consumed fresh, in natural juices, or even in the form of frozen pulp. Don't underestimate its size. The cherry is a little warrior against clots and a sweet way to take care of your heart. If you ignore this list, you may pay too high a price. Ignoring your body's signals can be a risky and expensive choice. Every clot that forms unchecked can transform your health in a silent but devastating way. When you fail to adopt preventive habits, the risks increase and the consequences can be fatal. Scientific studies show that a diet rich in specific fruits can be the barrier between full health and serious complications. By neglecting this list of fruits, you make room for the progression of problems such as thrombosis, stroke, and heart attack. These events, often unexpected, can interrupt your life, bringing serious physical, emotional, and financial consequences. Imagine losing precious moments with family and friends due to an unforeseen event that could have been avoided. Each fruit featured on this list was chosen for its potential to improve circulation, dissolve clots, and protect arteries in a natural way. Science proves that small adjustments in diet can create a safety net for your cardiovascular system. However, ignoring these benefits means risking a future marked by serious diseases and invasive treatments. You have the power to transform your health by adopting simple but decisive habits today. Your life is worth much more than a moment of carelessness. Don't wait for symptoms to appear before taking action. The price of ignoring this list may be too high to pay. The decision is yours, and often, preventive care saves lives. Do it today for your heart. Before it's too late, now that you know the fruits that can transform the health of your circulatory system, it's time to take action. Don't wait for a scare, an altered exam, or an unexpected symptom to start taking care of what really matters: your life. Prevention is within your reach, and it starts with simple decisions. Adding one or more of these fruits to your daily routine may seem like a small thing, but this gesture has a profound impact on how your body functions from the inside. It's like building an invisible safety net, which works every day to keep your blood flowing lightly, cleanly, and safely. Remember, cardiovascular health is not something that is achieved all at once, but with consistent choices. Choices you can make today and every day. Start small. Include a grape for breakfast, a kiwi on an empty stomach, or prepare a smoothie with papaya and ginger. With each new healthy choice, you get closer to a stronger heart, a calmer mind, and a longer, fuller life. And if you know someone who needs to hear that, please share. Information saves lives, and you can be the channel of change in the lives of those you love. Take care of your body with affection, eat consciously, and make nature your ally. Your heart will thank you. And his future, too. Future, too. Future, too.